Ultra Essentials. Step 4. Preparing your module site. Step 4b. Build module content. To build module content within your course, first you need to go to the desired Ultra course site. You want to build the actual module content. From here you need to decide where you want to build your module course content. Click Container to add the item to. Hover where you want to add the item and click the plus icon. Click Create and then select the relevant item, in this case a document. This is as most cases will use documents to add content, and we will focus on this in the video. Once you have chosen the document item, you can begin to add content within the document. There are 4 options listed as shown here. The Add Content option, which is for most content such as text, images and links that you can add. The Add HTML option, which is to add embedded items such as Padlet or Xerte. The Upload from Computer option, which allows you to upload files direct from your local drive, but there is also different ways to upload files locally from your drive using the Add Content option, which we'll show later. And finally, the Browse Content Collection option, which we will not cover in this video. So let's begin with how to add text within a document. Within a document, use the Add Content option as stated earlier. This will create a text box where you can add text content directly to the site. Some tips when using the text box are to make sure you use the text style icon to adjust headings and paragraphs for accessibility reasons, as shown here. You can also create lists, as demonstrated by clicking on the icon here. How to add external web links to the site. You can add external web links to the site from within a document like the one we just created using the link icon in the text editor as highlighted here. Once you click on the link icon, it will open up a box where you put in your external URL and paste it in, and you also provide a link text. Once you are happy, you click OK and the link will appear. As you can see here, we've created just a link to the University of York homepage and it opens externally. Or you can add a link in a learning module / folder for links that don't need context. To add an external link within a module site in a learning module / folder, you do this slightly differently. You go to click Create Plus button earlier as we did to create a document, but instead of clicking on a document, we click on Create a Link. From here, it opens up a pop-out, paste in the display name and link URL, and if you want to add a description about the link, you can do in the description. Once done, click Save and the link should appear. As you can see, it takes us to the University of York homepage directly. Adding internal web links. To add internal course web links is very similar to adding an external link. First, you need to go to the learning module folder you want this internal link to appear. From there, you want to go to the Create Plus button as shown now, then to Create, and finally select Create a Link. From here, you need to click on the course link instead of the web link at the top as shown. Then this allows us to then search for our resource that we want to link within the Ultra pages. You can select the categories on the side button or use a keyword filter to quickly access the resource you want to link. Once the resource is found, you can then click the relevant radio button item and give it a display name and a link description, as shown here. Once you're happy, click Save and the internal link should appear where you initially placed the Click Plus button. Please note this does not create a new version of the document or resource, it just links to it. Add images to your document or module. To add images, you can do this in 2 ways. You can do this by uploading the image in the text editor by clicking the attachment paperclip icon as shown here. Then click on the file you want to upload. When it's uploaded, it will pop up with these file options. You can change the display name, so you can give it a proper display name, and you can change the accessibility and mark the image as decorative or give it some alternative text for accessibility reasons. You also have the options for file options such as view and download, view only and download only, if you want to make it only viewable or download only. Once you're happy with your settings, click Save and the image should appear. You can click on the image and resize the image in the current state of VLE Ultra, but more features may be on its way. You can also upload images from within a learning module or folder. If you want to do this, you simply go to the place in the learning module folder you want to add the image, and you go to plus icon where you want the image to be added, and you click Upload from Computer option and upload your image directly there. It should upload the image and you can click on it and it'll open up and it will display the image in a big resolution. There's also a way to use URL external images from the web. We do not recommend this method, however, for most images, due to potential issues such as copyright. To do this, though, you need to go into the text editor within the document, click the Add Content Plus icon, as we've done previously. Then you want to go to the Select Image from URL option and paste in a URL of an image where you copy the address link and click Save. You also can put an alt text and you can see the image appears, and you can click on it to make it bigger if you want and close it. Finally, in a recent update, you can also upload images using the new image icon that has appeared along the top of the text editor. It's located as shown here between the paperclip icon and the far end plus button. Once you click on it, it'll have the option to upload an image from your local drive, as done here. You can then see the image appear and it'll give you the option to change the aspect ratio if you want, and once again you can give it alt text and have the file options to view and download, view only and download only as shown in previous examples. You can also mark it as decorative if you think it's just going to be a decorative image, but once you're happy you can click the OK and you can see the image appears, and you can once again resize it by clicking on the image, but you cannot do much else at the current state of time. Uploading documents and presentations. You can do this mainly in two ways, by either uploading a document or presentation in a text editor box in a document, where you can use the attachment paperclip icon, which we use for images, in the text editor and upload the item, as shown here. Or you can upload a file as its own item within a document and learning module or folder. Here, in this method, you need to go to the location you want the document to be and hover over where you want to add and click the purple plus icon and choose Upload from Computer option. This demo shows how to do it in the document, but this applies to the Learn Module 2 as stated earlier.
4b. Adding videos. To add videos such as YouTube or Panopto to your document, you first need to add a content text editor box in your document. Once you have that, in the text editor, click the Add Content Plus icon on the far right, and a drop-down option should appear. To select the YouTube option, you need to go to the YouTube video icon as highlighted here. It'll bring out a mini YouTube player for you to find your videos. Once you find your video, you want to click the select button and you'll have an option to change the alt text and display content options as highlighted here. If you want to add Panopto videos though, you need to go to the content market option at the very far right of the plus icon and select the Panopto video option when the market appears, and then search for the relevant video and click the save button once you've clicked on it, and the video should appear here. Add an embedded content. To add embedded HTML content such as Padlet or Xerte, you need to be in your document, and you want to click on the Add HTML button in this case. This will bring up a blank HTML code space where you can paste your HTML embed code. In this case I have pasted a Padlet embed code and then clicked Save. As you can see, the Padlet now appears in our document. Other embeds such as Xerte or even Google Slides work too, just to reiterate. It is important to add a context text editor below your embed to provide a direct link to embed content in case the embed breaks. You can see here me doing this now. Thank you for watching, and you can continue to watch the rest of the Ultra Essentials videos. Part 4c is coming up next.